Hi everyone, this is Gina, the President for University Services and the Student Advice Center here at Studee. I've previously worked as a head of international programs at a couple of private universities in Ecuador, and I have been in the international higher ed industry for over 20 years. Today, I will be sharing tips on how to create the best pre-arrival experience for students so you can maximize the number of students enrollments for your marketing. So over the last 5 years, our study advisors have gone through both in-house and NAFSA training programs to help higher ed admissions recruitment teams increase the number of international enrollments per year. This we achieve in two ways. Our recruitment service is the first one, and we use digital marketing to find interest and qualify prospective students. And then our student advice center will build relationship with these students and support them all the way through enrollment. The second way, which is the one I'll be talking to you about today, is our conversion service. This is where we focus on converting your international prospective students to enrollment using a personalized outreach and relationship building skills. This might be from the student inquiries and your institution generated through your website, online fairs, or events, which we always manage. We look into student response times, intercultural communication methods with students, and finding the best scalable approach to support as many students as possible through enrollment. So our university partners will always remain competitive because of that customer service approach to the student's journey pre-arrival. Although every institution is different, let's run through a few key touch points with prospective students throughout their journey from inquiry to enrollment so they have the best arrival experience. I know we're all working round the clock to assist our students, and due to the current circumstances, I'm sure we're getting so many inquiries from students. So let's just go around a bit on how we can best organize our student journey and get those conversions from inquiry to enrollment going. The one thing that we love at Studee is providing students a personalized service, building a relationship, and be able to guide them. So how do we assist all students through their journey to enroll at your institutions? Once a prospective student has inquiry, the response times are crucial. Contact with students should start within the first 12 to 24 hours. Studies show that when students develop a sense of belonging with their university of choice, it is because they show them that they care. So the faster you show to the student that you care, the better conversion result you're going to get. At Studee, we attempt to contact students within 2 minutes to a maximum of 24 hours, always minding a sociable calling hour with them. There are two possible outcomes here. The student picks up the phone and we screen and start our process, or we're unable to get hold of them and then we start a second, a third, or a fourth attempt on the phone. If a student continues to be unresponsive, we do send out a couple of emails to follow up. When we are assisting students in any of our communication channels, this could be a phone, a WhatsApp, a live chat, email communications. Engaging is always really important with them, providing the information based on their interest. When we will identify then if the student meets your entry criteria at the institution, or it is time to continue guiding them through their application, which they have already started. Some team members might think, why do we need to provide such a service? And if we put ourselves in the student's shoes and knowing that these times we're facing are difficult, there is a lot of uncertainty and anxiety when applying to a university abroad. It is more important than ever to reassure these students with the information on what documents they need, be able to answer those questions, as small as they may be, reminding them of their deadlines, which is always a win-win for both the students and ourselves, as we do want them to submit their applications in time. A great response times of their applications decisions and always being able to hear from you in the meantime will mean a lot if we like to spare them all the anxiety about hearing their admissions decisions. What positive outcomes then? The admissions decisions will only trigger the what's next. Maybe either a frequently asked questions link or documents will work, guiding students with their visa application and guiding them through the very last bit. It is important to make them feel that you are present with them. That little last push will always, again, be a win-win. You get to celebrate with the student when they get their visas. We always love hearing back from them about their visa outcomes at Studee. There's always a celebration at the Student Advice Center. It is all about the customer service that you give them pre-arrival. We'd love to chat further about how Studee can help you with your admissions team, so please contact me at gina@studee.com. Gracias, and take good care of yourselves.